Oh my God. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Taylor. Oh my God. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Taylor.
Taylor Swift isn't just stepping into fall, she's absolutely owning it. On the evening of October 30th, the global superstar turned New York's Marggo restaurant into her own personal runway. Wrapped in warm shades of brown, Swift looked like the season itself had taken human form. Cozy, confident, and effortlessly radiant. Her outfit was an ode to autumn head-to-toe caramel tones that somehow looked both luxurious and grounded. The singer wore a fitted brown sweater mini dress that hugged her in all the right places, paired with knee-high suede boots that screamed October chic. Draped over her shoulders was a Magda leather bomber jacket, the kind of high-end statement piece that quietly whispers its price tag anywhere from $3,000 to $3,500 depending on the retailer. In her hand was her trusty Louis Vuitton camera box bag, the perfect blend of practicality and polish. Her look wasn't loud, it was composed. Every detail was intentional, from the fishtail braid cascading over her shoulder to her minimal yet radiant jewelry. She wore simple hoops, a sleek watch, and of course, her signature red lip that has become her unofficial armor. But nothing sparkled more than the one thing that captured every eye in the room, her engagement ring from Travis Kelce. Since announcing their engagement on August 26th, Taylor has worn that ring like a melody glimmering, timeless, and deeply personal. Designed in collaboration with jewelry artist Kindred Lubeck, the piece features a massive old mine, brilliant cut diamond-and antique-inspired rectangle shape that pays homage to history and craftsmanship. It's not just a ring. It's a story carved in light. During an October 6th appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Swift couldn't help but gush about it. "I look at it constantly," she told Fallon, her face lighting up in that unmistakable way that happens only when someone is truly in love. "It doesn't feel in any way normal for me. I'm still like, oh man, wow." But for Taylor, it's not only about the sparkle, it's about the symbolism. "Because he's just my favorite person I've ever met," she said with that signature mix of sincerity and mischief. "No offense to everyone else I've ever met." Fallon laughed, but Swift wasn't joking. She continued, "The fact that this is the person I get to hang out with every day forever. That's the whole thing of it. That's the win, and this represents that." Swift may have taken a break from touring for the moment, but her life offstage has been just as dazzling. Whether it's in a recording booth, at a candlelit dinner in the city, or cheering from a private suite at Arrowhead Stadium, Taylor's found a new rhythm, one that balances the intensity of fame with the intimacy of love. At the October 12th Kansas City Chiefs game against the Detroit Lions, she showed up in a custom black Gainey jersey emblazoned with Kansas City Chiefs in red and white. Her look was part fandom, part fashion statement. On the broadcast, glimpses of her sparkling ring flashed every time the camera caught her hands mid-cheer. Her glam was classic Swift Hurt trademark red lipstick, a flick of black liner, and her golden hair pulled into a polished ponytail with soft bangs framing her face. It wasn't over the top. It was the perfect balance of glamour and approachability. Fans couldn't get enough. Social media exploded with clips, close-ups, and frame-by-frame analyses of her ring, her reactions, and her quiet smiles directed toward Kelce on the field. It wasn't the first time she's turned a football game into a moment of cultural fascination, but this one felt different. Just 2 weeks later, on October 27th, Taylor was back in the stands, this time with her new bestie Brittany Mahomes, wife of Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. The two women, now something of an iconic duo in the Chiefs kingdom, matched in head-to-toe red. Taylor wore a fitted Kors sweater with a matching skirt, knee-high boots in the same bold hue, and a chic red handbag. Brittany mirrored the energy in baggy red pants and a matching jacket, complete with her husband's jersey number patch stitched proudly on the front. Together, they were a walking advertisement for Team Spirit and fashion coordination. Fans on X, formerly Twitter, quickly dubbed them the Chiefs Queens, their selfies and sideline cheers instantly going viral. Taylor's been spotted in stadiums before, but there's something magnetic about her appearances now. Maybe it's the diamond on her hand. Maybe it's the way she looks at Kelce when he makes a play. Maybe it's because, after years of public heartbreaks, songwriting therapy, and carefully curated privacy, she seems genuinely happy. Taylor and Travis's romance has unfolded like one of her own songs, equal parts fairy tale and real life, complete with grand gestures, subtle lyrics, and public fascination. It started with whispers, rumors of the NFL star's crush on the pop icon, and turned into headlines when the two were first spotted together in late 2023. By the time 2024 rolled around, they weren't just dating. They were redefining the celebrity couple narrative. While many expected Swift to keep her relationship as private as possible after years of scrutiny, she surprised everyone by leaning in, showing up to games, meeting fans, and embracing the attention with an easy confidence that only comes from being at peace. Insiders have said that Kelce's grounded personality is exactly what Swift needed. He's not intimidated by her fame. One source shared earlier this year, he adores her for who she is, not for what she represents. And judging by their smiles, the feeling is mutual. It's not lost on anyone that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are two of the most influential figures in their respective worlds. She dominates the charts, he dominates the field. Together, they dominate headlines. But beyond the flashbulbs and fanfare, their connection seems refreshingly human. Friends of the couple say their relationship is built on laughter, late-night cooking sessions, and endless conversation. They're both incredibly ambitious, but when they're together, they slow down, said a friend close to the pair. It's like they live in their own small world, no matter how big the world around them gets. Their engagement announcement in late summer was met with an internet-wide meltdown. Swifties and NFL fans united for once in universal awe. The ring, the proposal, the love story, it all seemed too cinematic to be true. But for Taylor, life has always been art imitating art. As the air turns crisp and the city's leaves match the golden tones of her wardrobe, Taylor Swift seems to be in a season of complete transformation. Her fall fashion, her public appearances, her music, and her relationship all reflect a woman who knows exactly who she is. Onda isn't afraid to show it. Her every move feels intentional yet unforced. A dinner date in New York isn't just dinner, it's a chapter in an ongoing narrative of love and reinvention. A Chiefs game isn't just a sports outing, it's a symbol of partnership, of cheering each other on in life as much as in career. This isn't the Taylor Swift of heartbreak ballads and veiled metaphors. This is a Taylor who's found her equilibrium, who can turn a walk through the city into a moment that breaks the internet without even trying. Back at Marggo that October night, as Swift left the restaurant hand in hand with her fiancé, photographers caught that unmistakable sparkle once again: the diamond, the red lip, the confident smile. But more than the jewelry or the outfit, it was the glow that captured attention. The glow of a woman who's written her story, lived through the plot twists, and found her way to the kind of ending that feels like a beginning. Taylor Swift may be feeling like fall, but her life right now, it's pure spring, fresh blooming, and full of promise. And as fans await her next album, her next appearance, her next lyric, one thing's clear. This love story, both timeless and real, is only getting started.
That picture of you and your fiance driving away in his drop top, to me, was such an important moment because it felt like there goes cautious discretion. It's gone.
You sound like my family right now. Every one of my family members